Okay, I'm descending now out of Hirasawa, the place that Yumiko and I wanted to buy that one house that turned out it was, after all our efforts, not available. In the sunrise, you can see it's starting to come up over the Nihon Daira. In just a moment, if we're lucky, not the postman, the newspaper man will ride by on his scooter. I know that guy. I mean, I don't know him personally, but I've been up here enough in the past, and I've seen him. He comes up in the morning and delivers newspapers to the houses in the Hirasawa village, and I've seen him so many times, and I even recognize the sound of his scooter, from years past. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe it's not the same guy, but it sure seemed like it. And he just zipped past me this way, and I bowed at him, and I could see him even bowing, giving me a token bow in the dark. And I'm hoping to capture him as he comes back the other way. But it's the kind of thing that, newspaper delivery, not much of such a thing anymore in America, but still something here. The daily newspaper spread out on the kitchen table, or the table, the nice big heavy wooden table in the Japanese room, read over coffee or tea in the morning. The sun is indeed coming up, starting to illuminate the valley. Oh, can you see the lights if I hold still? Kind of twinkling up there. Not that big one, the street light, but above it, there's little twinkly lights. Those are the stairs to the temple that we just climbed. There's a dark farmhouse right here. You can't see it. I've got it turned. It's completely in the dark there. I wonder if anybody lives there. You'd think that this time in the morning there'd be some dim light on, but it doesn't look abandoned. And I love walking along this way and having these little street lights creating pools of illumination that you pass into and out of, like a lungfish trudging through the water from one puddle to another on its way to the sea or a lake or something. I used to, when I hiked up here, be a little bit scared in the dark bits between the pools of light. See, there's another pool of light up there. And then it gets very dark between. And you just kind of feel your way with your feet, kind of guiding towards the middle of the road to stay away from the edges. And I used to feel some fear then. Not knowing what. I don't believe in ghosts. I'm not afraid of ghosts. I'm hardly afraid of bears and boar or anything like that. I used to be afraid of snakes in the desert. Really, very real fear. I mean, they were there. Boars are here. That's with these fences. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you can. There's a fence right here. I'm rattling it right now. Here, I can show you. It's a little better here. This is how about this? There it is. You can see it that way. This is a boar fence. Literally to keep out the boar from the farmer's fields. And boars are quite dangerous, so I should be afraid of boar. But that wasn't what I was afraid of then, back when I was younger and I would do the same hike in the dark. What was it that I was afraid of? Was it just the fear of midlife? You know what it was? I know what it was. I wasn't ready for death. That's what it was. I had responsibilities. I had a young daughter. I had a wife that depended on me as the breadwinner. I had things to do. I hadn't yet found my purpose in life, or even, and much less fulfilled it. So yeah, I was afraid. And it's funny, I wasn't afraid of boars and bear so much, but I was afraid of the whatever it is in the dark that could get you when you're not ready for death. And it's funny, as I was walking up earlier, before the light began to dawn, and it was really, really, really dark, and I was noting to myself, the fear is gone. I just trudging through. I do have a little flashlight to keep it in this little pouch. My new pack is so perfect for everything I need. And if my cold fingers can whip it out. I can't. Here it is. I got it. I got this little pen light. so I can if I want to. And I got that specifically to light the my feet, to make sure I don't stumble over anything. Like I said earlier in an earlier clip about getting hurt. I can't recover. I can't heal well. But I'm not afraid. And it's for 3 reasons. It's because my life's work is complete. My relationships are sound. And my affairs are in order. In short, I'm ready for death. And I don't say these things by way of trying to brag or anything. I don't say, oh, well, everything's done. It's just that, I'm 60 years old. And if I'm going to get stuff done, I better start getting it done now. Because the end could come any time. I mean, so if I was like 30 and I said, yeah, everything's in order, well, that might be a little premature because I didn't even have a kid yet then. My kid is grown and on her own, living her best life now. So yeah, that's why I'm not afraid anymore of the dark. Because there's nothing in the dark that can get me. These pools of light that I come upon, another one just up ahead, they're no longer a sanctuary to me. They're just an intermittent way station along the way. Because I don't fear the valley of the shadow of death, for I have prepared myself to die. It's good enough. I guess we're not going to see the delivery guy. Oh well, the dawn comes nevertheless. Okay, let's carry on.